and welcome to the Holton Trailhead Loop. Motorcycle trail dedicated to motorcycles. So what we got here is the Holton Loop. So there is a section on the South Loop, the 12.5 miles there, that is for licensed motorcycles. Yeah, well, I'm gonna probably end up doing both. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end up doing the south one as like a warm up, then come back into this one. Yeah, I saw a post like 2 months ago that somebody was complaining about how whooped out it was. Oh, okay. Yeah. But now it's a lot better. Fucking wave thing. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll run that first. Oh. Yeah. No, I think we'll hit south. We'll go south. I'm interested. Yeah. We'll go south. South Loop first. 12.5 miles. The other one's 12.7. It's not West Johnson. I think it's off E-Wing. There it is. Man, this shit's fun though. So this one is only open to street legals. So maybe it's a little bit easier because you got the BMW guys and I don't know, V-Stroms, and I don't know, maybe not easier, but hopefully maybe a little bit more flowy, more like a walking path. Well, so far, not too shabby. There's some nice little flow to it. Thread the needle. Meow. Yeah, I think he was right. I mean, it's not like there's no real elevation change or anything. Which somebody noted on one of the Google reviews, like it's not a bad trail. There's no real hills or anything. You're just kind of going around in the pines here, which in this area of Michigan, it's a lot of sandy pines. I mean, there's golf courses and mobile home parks and you name it. It's named Sandy Pines. Sandy Pines this, Sandy Pines that. Well, we're in the Sandy Pines. It's not real sandy either. Well, just the hard packed sand. Yeah, on this trail, your small bikes really shine, but it's for the street legals, so essentially nowadays it's for bigger bikes. I mean, so this trail's supposed to be for bigger bikes, but I think a smaller bike really would shine on this. But with the way that the manufacturers are going nowadays, the smallest street legal that you can get here in the States is, other than a Grom or a 125 Cub, is an XT250 or a KTM 300 Adventure, which the 300 Adventure or 390 Adventure is the same. Actually, it's heavier than this bike. So I don't know. But this loop's 12 and a half miles. So, and this one is also maintained at 24 at the base. at the ground and a 40 at the bars. And it's a fairly slow go for me. Seems like the 250 doesn't wake up till I'm halfway through second gear, and I am not hitting no second into third rips down through here. Especially not on my first time around it. But I have yet to see an open section of it like this, maybe, but on the open sections like that, they're so whooped out that you can't really get the speed unless you have something that's just got that torque to just launch out of the corner. And it's almost like when I'm doing 15, 14. So, I guess if this is a 12-mile loop, it'll take me about an hour to get around it. Which is a pretty decent workout. We'll see if there's any cool spots along the way as take a break spot. See, I was a couple burps and I was already at the next corner. And I think that's what he considers a normal Michigan whoop right there. These are about normal Michigan whoops, I guess. And those are about 2 footers. 2, maybe 3 footers. Nah, 2.5. I'm a guy, I gotta add a couple inches, right? So for street legal, this would be a pretty solid ride. If you want to get your balance up on your Africa Twin or your V-Strom or your BMW, come out here. You'll get your clutch control, you'll get your balance, you'll learn how to ride the whoops, the slow corners. Well, slow corners with sand with the bigger bike. Learn how not to launch yourself out of corners like that. Zaggy, ziggy, zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Oh, here's a nicer stretch. That's a good one. Oh, switchback. Now. Now, I think the north loop actually goes by some water. Goes by a river or lake or something. Hearing something. Nothing's kicking up the birds or something. Eat. Spooking up a few birds here and there. It looks like somebody might have been through here this morning, but from the tire tracks that I see, I don't think that it's street legals that are normally using this. Just by the tread patterns I'm seeing. And those are some finer ones. Yeah. So I'll take this over the MX track, I think. I feel like this is much gooder. Boom, boom. Yeah, if you do have a bigger bike and you come in here, not to say you're not gonna have a good time, but you're gonna work for it. Stop sign ahead. Oh, so this is that Brunswick Road. I believe. Interesting. Yeah, those tracks are quite similar to mine. Same, but different. So there's a spot if you go into the trail and you make it that far and you're just like, you know what, I am not having a good time. I mean, that wasn't very long. That was maybe a couple miles through the woods. Maybe. You should be able to make it through that with just about any bike. Might be a little tricky with the whoops in a Harley, but if you got enough speed, anything's possible, right? This side's a bit more flattened out. Improvised go around. There's been a few good storms that have rolled through the area too yet this summer, so it takes them a while to get out here and clean up the trees, because most of it is done by volunteers and people of that nature. Yeah. There we go, baby. Yeah. There's some elevation change. I mean, look at this, right here. Ooh, whoop, whoop. I think I figured out why they call them whoops. Because if you come into them and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, whoops! You hit them too fast, send you, whoops! Yee! Here's our sand, sandy pines, sandy pines. Chugga-lugga, 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 chugga-lugga. Yo. She's my little goat girl. Bah. What'd you say, Goaty? Oh, yeah. You're my little goat, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Or were you my piggy? Ooh, you sound more like a piggy. Who's my little pig girl? Yeah, you are. Oh, little piggy. Now this is, I like this. This is a fun ride here. Aw. What had happened? Go on, turn around. No motor vehicle. But I just came from that way. Where there's a fence, there's a way around. See? It says I can. Bitch. So now we're back in the singles. That's neutral. That's how you know. Oh. Then I'm across. You are here. So we are screwed. Nail indicates. Nope, it's a screw. So then we come across here, and we're gonna go. So we've maybe done, what, 4 miles? So we'll go across, do that loop, and then I'll head back. Oh, blue jay. Messed up my goggles. Messed up my goggles. Yeah, my helmet and goggles are still sweaty from yesterday. Still hot at Badlands. Oh, I always overshoot them. Or do I just... We'll just go down this. Cuts back across there. So if you get into it, and yeah, you're just not having a good time, you can come out here, and there's some open roads to, you know, free your mind, and they're a little bit more chill. I really like the ones like this though. Like Birdie. Down by a little swamp area. So that's trail 19.